Hi, this is Sarah from Mixam, and in this video I'll be showing you our ordering process. You'll first begin by getting a quote through our website. Please see our How to Get a Quote tutorial for more information on the quoting process, or you can go to our support page on the website. To begin an order, once you have your quote through our website, you will add it to your cart. You'll be taken to the cart, as you see here, where you can review the quote and make sure everything is correct. Once you are ready, you can click this button, Proceed and Upload Files. Now you'll see that we've created an order with your unique order number. This 6-digit code is what will identify your project. You can also see that there are some quick, helpful steps here about the different ordering processes and how to go about doing certain things. So when you scroll down, you'll see that we have a variety of steps here: artwork, details, payment, and messages. We'll get to these three in a minute. The Messages tab is where you can communicate with our customer support team. Once you fill out your details or fill in your email here, we'll be able to contact you via the Messages tab, which will also prompt an email. But now we'll move on to the Details tab. You can see that there is a billing address and a delivery address. You'll also see in the Details tab, this is the specifications for the order you just placed in. It also gives you an estimated shipment date. This is based on as you're working on the order right now, and again, it is an estimated day. You'll also see in parentheses here the estimation for production of this kind of order. It looks to be about 3 days. So now I'm going to go ahead and fill out my information. And then I will see you here in a moment after I filled that out. Okay, so now you can see I filled out my information here. My billing and delivery address are the same. And also it usually shows you a picture of where you're trying to go. And as you can see, this is the Mixam office. And now that we've put in our delivery address, we now have the shipping options available. So if you click on this drop down, you are able to see the shipping options available for your area. This also is different depending on your country as well. You can also see that you can add another delivery address. So if you click on this, you can specify how many copies are going to go to that address and then add another name and address. And those shipping options would become apparent here as well. So now we can go ahead and begin uploading our artwork. So as you can see here, there is another blue box on the left-hand side that shows you the different specifications of your order. And you can see here that as I hover over the box, there's some buttons that are appearing. So this button allows you to change the name of your project. If you want to label it a certain way, you can do that. So I'm going to label this Mixam Books. And there you go, and there it's saved. If you do need to make any changes to your order, whether it's adding or deleting pages or changing the number of copies, you can always use this wrench icon that says change item. You can make whatever changes you would like. So let's say I want to change my number of copies to 100, and you can see that it updates the pricing for you, and then there's a button that says update order. You can make any other changes like the number of sides or change in a lamination through this as well. But if we click update order, and now you shall see that the number of copies has changed here and everything else looks good. So now we are ready to proceed with uploading our files. So you can upload them directly from your computer using a Dropbox or other type of link. But for this, I am going to go ahead and upload directly from my computer. All right, so now you can see that the artwork has finished uploading. Every artwork thumbnail is labeled with what page that is supposed to be. So this is the front cover, this is the back cover, inner front cover, page 3 or page 1, so on and so forth. If at any point you are short pages or need to add blank pages to your document, each artwork thumbnail has a little gear icon that appears when you hover over the name. If you click on that, you can say insert blank page before this page or after this page, or even delete the page if necessary. Luckily, we have all the pages that we need in here, so we won't need that. Now, there's a variety of ways to check your artwork. You have the artwork thumbnails. So this is great for checking the trim, the bleed area, and the spine, if that's applicable to your order. So that's great for checking those things, but sometimes this view is not very helpful to determine if the pages are going in the right order. So another way to check page order is to click this preview button. As you can see, I have a virtual flipbook of my book. And this is also available for you to share if you would like. And the way that you do that is to go back to your order and click the share button. It'll allow you to copy the link, send it in an email, or a variety of other ways. But these are meant for fast web viewing, the thumbnails and the preview. So it's really not going to be too accurate in terms of image quality or color. So the best thing to do to check and make sure your images look good is to go ahead and click on this proof button. This is the PDF that our printers will use to print your final project. And it should be pretty accurate to image quality and color. Obviously, looking at something on a computer screen is never going to be 100% accurate, but it will be pretty darn close. So it's always good to check your PDF proof prior to approval. But just be patient and wait for it to load. Once the proof finishes generating, you'll then see the blue check mark. That means it's ready for you to review. So when you click on this, it'll open a new tab and show you the proof. You can also download the PDF proof to your computer as well, which we also recommend doing because, again, sometimes the web viewing version is not always going to be accurate. So if you were to download it, you would just open it in your PDF reader and take a look at it and make sure that everything looks good. But all good here. So now that we have all that settled and we've looked at the preview, the proof, the artwork thumbnails, we're ready to go. Now we would go on to our payment. So this is where you'll make your payment. You can obviously do this through a variety of ways. And again, this may be slightly different depending on your country, but we do try to offer as many different methods as possible. All right, so we have gone ahead and made our payment. And you can see now that all three of these categories are now checked with a green check mark, and we are ready to go. And you now see this red banner. It is asking you to confirm the order. So this means that we have reviewed every single thing and that we are happy to proceed with the order as is. So we would scroll up to the top. We would see this blue box here, and it says I've checked the artwork and confirmed that the preview follows my intention and that the order of the pages is correct. And you can either check the box or press yes, I confirm. So now the order is confirmed. So the next step is for our print experts to review your files and place the order into production for you. If there is anything we see that is concerning or may need changing before printing, we will notify you in advance via the Messages tab like I showed you before. We strive to make sure that every product will come to our customers exactly as they expect it to. So if we are contacting you via the messages, it is to point out something that may be a concern while printing. We are happy to discuss or help with any issues that we can, but if you don't hear from us, no news is good news. It means there are no issues with your file and the order has been sent to production. And the next news you'll hear from us is when we ship your order and provide you with the tracking number for your order so you can keep an eye on it. So that is how to place an order through our website. If you have any questions or need any help, feel free to contact us via phone, by email, by chat, or via the Messages tab of your order. Until next time.